Hello, you are listening to the OmniTalk Fast 5, brought to you in partnership with the A&M Consumer and Retail Group, Firework, Trigo, Sezzle, and Silk.
Headline number 2, Giant Eagle is doing away with mailing its weekly advertising circular in its home market of Pittsburgh. According to Supermarket News, the move goes into effect March 2nd, and a notice in the most recent circular announced that the circulars were, quote, moving from your mailbox to your inbox, end quote. That's cool.
It's clever.
And provided a QR code that customers can scan to create a digital account and to begin receiving the weekly circulars digitally. Customers can also download the circular via the company's mobile app and can access the circular for their local stores through the Giant Eagle website. The move, and this is important, comes after Giant Eagle had previously ended the mailing of printed circulars in the Cleveland and Central Ohio markets. And I'm guessing no, but do you have any misgivings at all about this move?
No, I love it. I think it's smart. I think it's bold. There are, unfortunately, giant teams of people who I know work on this and are employed by the printing and mailing and shooting of the images and all the content that goes into these circulars. But I think sometimes you just need to force people to move into new ways of doing things. The future generation, they're not using these coupons. So you're going to have to cut them out at some point in time. And I actually think that this move, while it will be change and some people are not going to like it, it's also not doing away with the circulars. You can still get them at the store. They're not they're just stopping the mailing and the cost that is involved there. But you're making a smarter move for the business and eventually for the consumer. You're allowing retailers now to be engaging with and offering those discounts and coupons and circulars to their clients, but also getting a one-to-one relationship with their consumers in exchange for that information. And then I think you start to have a better experience on the other side for the customer too, because those offers and coupons, once you have that direct one-to-one relationship, can now start to get personalized and can be better for the consumer. So yes, it's change. I think that it's going to be difficult for some people, but I do think that it's really the smarter way to go. The only other thing I would add, too, is I think you look at companies like Skipify, we interviewed a long time ago, who are already taking and really creating the most simplistic ways for customers to get that circular in their inbox, add things right from their inbox to their grocery shopping list. There's ways that this will hopefully have an easier transition on the consumer and be better overall for everybody.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, too. Once the grocers go or even all retailers go in on the digitization rather than the continued mailing of their advertising materials, the innovation in that space is going to get supercharged even more because then it's a requirement. So that's an interesting point I hadn't thought about before. For me, when I first saw this headline, I was like, okay, be careful. Every last visit matters, especially in grocery, which is generally a low margin business. But then for me, the capper was where it puts me on your side of things, which was when I heard that they already did this in another market. So they probably know it's game on, right? They know it's going to work. And when you have 80-year-olds at breakfast next to me talking about buying things on Amazon, I think it's just...
You had that too?
Oh, yeah. I've had that all the time. It happens all the time.
Huh.
Yeah, all the time. So it's about time. But I would still say this. I imagine there's still a place for a well-timed direct mail piece from every retailer.
Yeah.
At the right time of year, maybe around Super Bowl or whatnot. But to do it every week, I think, 100%. Let's get rid of it.